Let's not go too crazy, because the car is not yet warmed up. Even if I would like to give it a lot of gas, but let's not do that. Let's make some wise decisions. up, just let it. Hey there, Tiano. Welcome to the live stream. Let the engine idle a little bit. How it sits right now. So the engine will not warm up with all the high revolutions. And then we are actually going inside the store. Then we have to head to another store. And then we actually can go. Well, they're doing fine. For everyone that's in here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Definitely. So, okay. Seems I forgot some things that I have to put in the deep fryer. Let's go. All right. Big car, large doors. Muzzle is up. Okay. We have to put some gasoline in the tank as well very soon. Which we will do in Belgium. Country near me. Sounds good, huh? No, that's not good. Okay, next one. That's it. That's how quick things are going. I would already say I would like to enter my car if you don't like, if you don't mind me, lady. All right, guys, let's go. Store number 2 is coming up. Rear left taillight malfunctioning. All right. Just like your blinker light, still acting up weird sometimes. Maybe an electrical problem. I don't know. Coolant is already warmed up. It's we need, of course, should get oil to get warmed up. Get too quick on the trial. So after we are done with the second store, we will give the BMW some more trial. Thing going. Good. Let's hope that the tail light on the rear is working soon. If not, we will have to get looked at. So, that's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Also for the BMW, there are lots of plans going on, which is happening in the background. Okay. Ja, normaal gesproken doe ik het ook. Ja, automatisch. Wat ben je het meeste? Oké, eventjes. Ik doe het meeste. Oké. Wel lekker. Ja. Maar heb je altijd echt super druk? Als het heel druk is. Dat weet ik niet. Jij bent ook echt super druk. Dat weet ik niet wel. Nee, ja. Misschien puur dat hij of zo. Kiezen ze gewoon niet aangewezen. Ja. Alright, doei. Ready to go. Alright. That thing down. Thing down. Good. Well, no rear taillight problems. That's good. That's cool. Let's go. actually yesterday or the day before yesterday, the EML light was also lighting up on the dashboard. As well, that the engine actually is going into the emergency mode. So I checked the main ECU. Seems like the idle air control valve has some issues, so we have that to buy new. I'm gonna bring this stuff upstairs quickly. After that, we will continue. Let's see. Wait. Let's take this out first. What's this? My back is highly damaged. Hopefully it's not falling on the floor. Wouldn't be nice. That one. The car. That one there, ready. That's it. Let's hope that it keeps holding up until I'm upstairs. Well, it did hold up, which is good. All right, let's put that inside the fridge. Well, this one. This for the birds. This one, that's for later on. Not for now. All right. Well, I don't know what to do with this. Don't reuse it. We'll have to try tomorrow. Okay. Wow, what's happened with my hair? Damn. Come on. Okay. Just be busy, guys. Okay, well, that's actually that. Well, what do we need? If I have that thing to continue a little longer journey, but Sammy, yes, I'm coming, boy. Hold on a sec. What's going on? You do need something? Later on, little man. Later on you will get. The cats definitely are hungry. That's the reason why they actually sometimes scratch on the doors that extreme. So if you guys have questions, I would say feel free to ask your questions in the chat. I'm just drinking a little cup of coffee, and then we actually continue our journey. Let's go. Come in the living room. So my planning is to, to wash the BMW very soon in a washing street, which is actually like 10-15 miles away from here. So it's automatically. So I don't have to do anything. It's actually doing it for me. Because I was yesterday showing my dad my BMW, since I actually have it recently. And when I was actually driving there, the BMW was very messy because of all the dust. But it's fine. We'll manage it. Now, I mean, nobody actually on my channel, really nobody, especially myself, nobody actually expected that I would actually get a brand new car. And not even a BMW, nobody would know that. The car actually has 354,000 kilometers on it. It's from 1998, 320i E46 series. But it runs really strong, like nothing happened. Like the 354,000 kilometers are like 120 or something. So strong is the engine. I mean, an engine rebuild will definitely happen in the future, because still there are a lot of kilometers, and I mean, I don't want the engine actually getting ruined by my RPM drivings. That's a little bit the reason why. So taking care of the engine is much better than destroying it. Now, I could really imagine that you guys are thinking, hey, okay, so what now? Are you gonna supercharge the deal with these? Well, that's a very hard question. Less likely, the answer would actually be no, because currently in this situation, of course, I already have 2 other cars. So the more cars I have, of course, the more I have to pay taxes. And the deal with these then actually becomes well, not that important anymore. Because I got 10 bigger cars. So that means actually that it has to be being sold or getting demolished by the junkyard. It's not, of course, that I want it, but it has to be in order not actually to get into critical financial situations. Let's see, do I have everything with me? No. It's in the car. So first of all, we will head actually 10-15 miles south, giving the car some nice and clean wash, that it will get rid from all its dust. Then I actually can make the BMW very clean from the inside. I mean, I can use the cleaner over there for free, since you already have washed the car by their cost. So that's actually a little service from them. Problem is, people actually are using those vacuum cleaners without having well, that they actually not have used the car wash. So I mean, and they definitely do not like it. I mean, obviously, why would you use a vacuum cleaner as a service if you don't use the services anyways? So yeah, that's quite normal. The car is definitely looking very clean from the inside as well as from the outside. Now the thing is, I don't know what's going on with the rear tail lights, blinker lights, and sometimes the EML dashboard light. If you ask me, sometimes actually the car is actually going into an emergency loop, which actually means that I only can give the engine for 10-15% throttle, and all the percentages all above that actually doesn't actually make any difference, because the car actually is gonna hold itself until you reset that problem, which means ignition off, ignition on, and starting the engine. So I'm really hoping that it's not going to be an electrical problem or an ECU problem. I mean, I really can imagine that the ECUs from the BMW 320i's from E46 from 1998, they are quite expensive. I'm not 100% sure, but we will have that look up in the future. But I don't want to wait for too long time with that electrical problem, if so. Now, almost done here, guys. And then we actually head to the car and continue our journey. Now, in the very beginning this morning, I was a little bit ill somehow. I mean, I was kind of dizzy out of nowhere, and well, I didn't definitely feel good. So I'm happy that I'm feeling much better now. Now, I mean, there are two options that I actually can do on the BMW to increase some power, of course. I'm deciding between the ITBs, which means individual throttle body for the maximum induction sound, and as well for some horsepower gains. Or I'm just going for a supercharger, of course with an intercooler, which is quite obvious. Now with a supercharger I will definitely increase the horsepowers even more. But with the induction sound I think I will get much better sound of the car. And I don't really like to trick around with the car or work on the car for too long time with cheap stuff. I mean, it's a BMW, not a deal. I know you're hungry, my friend. You will get it soon when I'm back. Look at him. He's laying over there. He's chilling his life. Mr. Semi, the king of the house. All right. Now, what would say? Let's get going to the car. And make some miles. Good. Okie dokie. Is my phone charged or is it not? No, it's not. Damn it. It's fine. Alright, let's go. Did I forgot anything? Yes, I do. My sunglasses. Okay, oh, here it is. Good. Then we can go. Let's go. Oh God. Excuse me, guys. Oh. It seems like my phone was trying to connect with Wi-Fi. Hallelujah. Goddamn. There we are again. Boom. All right. Well. So I think the best thing I can do now is going to Belgium and refueling the car. I mean, it's not empty, of course, but then we have that already been done. And head back home because I have to make myself ready. Someone actually asked me to drive somewhere. Alright, let's go start the engine up. Man, why is my nose feeling a bit really disturbing? Alright. There we go. No. There we go. Let's go. Traction control off and launch. I'm kind, man. Let's go. No problem. There it goes that quickly again. Have to look into it very soon. No, it's not a Toyota Camry. It's a BMW 320i. BMW 320i from 1998. V6, 2 liters. I thought the Camry was a 6-cylinder as well. I'm not quite sure though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was. Those are actually some nice cars as well. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a straight 6. But for selling purposes, they call it like a V6. My dad used to have a BMW 320i with a 2.2 liters engine, and he never knew that this one was 2 liters. But it seems like they do exist. way nicer than the new stuff. Oh yes, that's something you never can compare. The new stuff is more breakable, especially the E90s and 92s, but they're strong as well. You actually can already see it actually on the odometer meter. This one has 354,000 kilometers on it, which is like 250,000 miles, I guess. For the old BMW, that's nothing. For the newer ones, it might become a challenge a little bit more. They can handle so much more than the older ones. I mean, the car is definitely not perfect. It has to work some done at the engine as well, but not really critical issues that you can say, hey, my engine's going to break very quickly. That's not the thing. All around, I had a 1992 E-Dury 2.5. I sold it about 5 years ago. Nice. My dad had one in the past. That's one that's really stable. They're worth money. We better actually had to keep it. My dad told me just a few days ago, I wish I kept my E-Dury 2.5 years V6. They're worth lots of money now. So imagine the price about 10 years later. Will become a little bit more. Oh wow, recovery agent. Cool. So let's do it a little bit. Ease up. This engine has 150 horsepower, if I'm correct. Yeah, I can imagine that. There are already some gasoline users. This one as well. I got 264 kilometers, 500 meters actually on it, with almost a half a tank. With crazy driving indeed. I believe the tank is like, let's say, I believe 62, 63 liters. So what is that? Like 15, 18 gallons, I guess. You really have to keep your wallet open for these kind of cars. Not for the maintenance though, but really for the oil, coolant, wiper washer fluid, and the gasoline. A lot of people actually expect that this 2 liters straight 6 engine actually, they expect that it's not actually using that much gasoline. Well, it does. It does use a lot of gasoline, even if you drive slowly. that is still the older technology, not the technology from Teslas. Teslas actually like to use some rubbers and some batteries. They throw batteries on it and make some explosions. That's why I don't like them driving windmills on rubber. No, thank you. Not for me. EML lights. There we go. Problem is occurring. That's what I mean with the idle air patrol. Really have to buy new. I'm not going to overtake them. Let's give the IX valve a little bit rest. That's really weird. Once the engine oil temperature is really on its normal position, so in its normal operating temperature, that's the point where the IX valve is actually going to malfunction, or at least acting up weird. And I do know that the oxygen sensor has to be checked as well, and the throttle response on this car has to be increased as well, because something happens with that. I don't know what. Let's see. 17. Okay.